I wouldn't have you. 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 I wouldn't have you.
I still remember the first time I seen you. I fucked up so much, doing years in jail. Some shit I did to myself. There was nothing I could do to make you trust that things were gonna be better, cause they never were. All I ever showed you was how deep everything hurt. To this day I regret that shit every wasted day in those cells, wishing you and your mom were. Well, I was speeding on the highway to hell the first time I seen you. I just about didn't get to. And it was all my fault, cause I didn't read the play. As you got older, years passed, I caused so much pain and stress. I didn't know how much longer your mama and me were gonna last. And keep faith in us with all these dragons, dead promises, and demons in these jail bars between us. And just like that, against all odds, my blessings out of all my bad karma, along came Shana. Because of yous, I never ever wanna change what happened, because without that, yous wouldn't be here for me to honor. But just know, until the end in the valiant, we gonna roll all the way out to the motor blows and the tires out to the rim. Your 3 girls kept your grandfather here, went for him. He lost his sight and there was no fucking light. The dragons were trying to take him away, but for you he stayed. I will never forget those nights, and when you used to ask me, Daddy, why is mama always crying down? This is why.
If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. Without all the struggle and the pain, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous. Without all the pain, the trials and the tribulations, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have yous, I wouldn't have you.
2.5 years later, the first day I got out, you barely knew me, you looked me in my eyes. I told you I was your father, you looked at me and said, Dad, why is mom still crying? Your baby sister was 6 months old. I didn't have a clue of what I was doing. All I knew was I had to try and make things right and leave all my pride behind. So much dragons in my head and darkness consuming my soul. When I looked into your eyes, you were the lighthouse that always guides me home. As you got older, better days hardly ever came. Felt like the rain would never stop and the flood was always coming. Sounding like a symphony of our destruction. The love between us will always be real, regardless of all the bullshit said or what they say. It's just a reflection of me, so thankful to be your father to eternity. We lost your grandfather and your papa, and we are a reflection of him. Without him, nothing. Somehow through all the pain and all the drama, we still smile. Now you're in your 20s doing your own thing, and I'm happy for you. Just stay safe, you're our honor. And I wanna thank you, cause you know in those dark times you gave us so much strength. And never forget, you descended from greatness, heart of a soldier. All your ancestors are smiling over you. Hold on tight to those memories. These tears in the soul will never fade away, but keep your head up and soldier on, just to make it through the days and nights. Use the fire inside, the fire to die and lie. Enjoy and live your life, right? You know you're worth it all, and in your heart we don't die. You're our oldest blessing, and I hope you know all the bad shit I showed you will only lead you down to those dead end roads. You got this, my girl, get this world hell, but a lot of things can turn bad out there. Just take care when I'm gone. I hope you hear in the song that in your heart a memory. I will live on, and when it's my time to go, use my family. All the lost stars ringing in my head. I love you, girl, sorry for all the harm I caused, and I pray you find peace wherever you was war.
If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. Without all the struggle and the pain, I wouldn't have you, I wouldn't have you, I wouldn't have you.